I'm really happy that racism is a lot better nowadays. Excuse me, asking, but who ended the slavery? Excuse asking, but who ended the slavery? Because I have no idea. Did a person do that? Well, I don't think any one person did it. I mean, it was definitely a joint effort by a lot of people. But, you know, I think the person in a lot of people's mind, at least here in America historically, one person in mind that had a huge part of ending slavery was Abraham Lincoln. The president, Abraham Lincoln, and all that stuff with the Civil War. And, you know, I wouldn't say he alone ended slavery, but he was a major part of it. But that's a good question to ask. Lincoln and during the Civil War, I don't know about the other countries. Yeah. So.
How can he be so blind? If he keeps this up, he'll lead our countries to their destruction.
Don't worry, we shall counter him, Sir Gregory.
We have to act immediately.
Calm down, Gregory. We only have to vote against his project, and that's it.
They haven't got a chance. Just one vote will suffice.
True. There is no chance of a unanimous vote. And he knows it. He must be preparing something else. What is he plotting?
What is he plotting? I'm gonna say something.
I know about his plan.
What did you just say, Louis?
His aim is for the United States to take the whole of the North American continent.
But that is impossible. A democratic superpower.
I don't understand.
I'm totally
That has
sabotaging
nothing
America
to do
right
with
now.
the coming vote.
Totally
He will ask for
sabotaging
France to
America.
take over
Oh,
Louisiana,
dude.
And then hand it over to the United States, and so double the size of their territory.
Once that's done, he will just need to push a bit more, and you will lose North America, Duke Manuel.
I'm wondering if... Did Mortimer tell me this because he wants me to tell the group about this decision? Oh, did I just play right into Mortimer's hands? Did he tell me not because he wanted me to actually help him, but just because he wanted me to tell this group what his plan was? Ooh, that's sneaky, Mortimer. I just thought of that right after I opened my fat mouth. I don't know. We'll see what the consequences are. Yeah, and also history most of the time see important people through blue tinted glasses. They were human, made mistakes, and had a bad side too. Must be a pain for it to always be unanimous. I know it's a bit deal, but if it might be easier, I have a lot of smaller vote choices throughout to be at least somewhat productive. That's true. I thought Holmes and Mortimer were working with each other. Yeah, people aren't black and white. Apparently Gandhi wasn't a saint. Doesn't detract from his contributions, though. There are on opposing sides, I think. They work together in bringing people and stuff, but I assume everyone has their own agendas, views, and what you would be like. Wow, you really think he's a super genius? Haha, 20 steps ahead. The world is even more or less a chess game to see these kind of people. I assume.
God's blood! Has he gone mad?
No, Johann. He has always been mad. Louis, I would like to thank you for what you...
I at least gained their trust.
If not for you, I don't know if we'd have been capable of deciphering his plans quickly enough to be able to counter him.
Yeah.
What are we going to do now that we know about it?
Destroy him.
No! We'll beat him at his own game, my friends.
What? How are we going to do
His
this?
plan begins with Louisiana, which is still yours, Duke Manuel. He will begin with you. Expect to receive an envoy, French most probably. He will try to convince you by every possible means. Whatever he says, whatever he promises, you have just one response. It's war. If
I don't know about
is what
war.
you want, war is what you'll get. And on your own territory, in your homes.
I don't know if I agree with that. That's not what I signed up for.
Spain will join the coalition against France and declare war. You too, Duchess Hillsborough. You will speak to the Queen so that Great Britain commits to going to war with France.
Oh, great.
What do you expect from the Papal States, Sir Gregory?
What do you think?
Yeah, that
They
did
hold a
escalate
mass.
quickly.
They will go to war, of course. What is it that you didn't understand in what I just told you?
Okay, dude,
We
time
all
out.
declare war on France.
No.
Militarily, politically, and financially.
This is not what I wanted. And me?
And me, Sir Gregory? How can I help?
Louis, you have won my trust. The Order will have to act in France, but even before that, I'm going to need you. right here and right now. Leave me
Whoa.
now.
Buy
I
me a
have to
drink
prepare
first.
for tomorrow. Let's meet early tomorrow morning for the next phase of the conference, which promises to be most exciting. Louis, I'd like to see you a moment.
Everybody
please.
wants a piece of Louis right now. It's the green
Thank you for
eyes.
siding with
It's
me
the
today.
seductive
I
side.
won't forget it. I'm going to need you. Help me counter Mortimer on his own ground. Right here. I'm sure he'll try and win some of you over. He needs our votes.
Yeah.
Now, you leave that to me. In the meantime, I must ask you to go and see President Washington and persuade him to trust
Yes.
me and join us.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do. Me and Georgie. Did you hear how George said, Louis, no. Louis, no. He likes us. So, you know, I can like win him over, I think. You know, just maybe if I like groom a little bit, cut my hair a little tiny bit, you know, maybe if I wore a different outfit. Like, you've been wearing the same outfit for the last, what, 2-3 days, Louis? I feel like this game seriously needs a way for you to change your wardrobe. Just saying. Will do.
I'll do my best.
You should go right away.
Tell the priest
no
to start a
time to
war.
lose.
Brilliant.
William already has a head start on us.
Very well. I'll go right away.
All right. I know. War. Well, that escalated quickly. Sure, tell the priest to start a war. Brilliant. Oh my goodness. What did we do? We just started a war. Good job, Louis. Is this what you wanted, Mother? Oh, Mother. This is exactly what you wanted your son to do,
Let me
start a
in,
war.
please.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but that's impossible.
What's going on in there?
Come now. There's nothing secret going on in there. Let me in.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I cannot say, sir. I am to follow Lord Mortimer's instructions.
Don't make me seduce you, sir. You know I can, like, just bat my eyes at you, and you know you have to succumb to my every seductive, like, whim. Don't forget, your mom and you are still on the lookout for that Al Azif book, right? Did Hark found his new ship? 10 years from now, Louis' novel, How I Seduced the American President, who is still inside.
Can you at least tell me who is still in the room? I'm looking for a guest.
Of course, sir. It would seem that only Lord Mortimer and Mr. Napoleon are present.
Okay.
The other guests have gone back to their rooms by another door.
Okay. Hark, please talk to Peru. Yeah, okay. I mean, I haven't seen him yet other than when he was in the council. Also, thing I noticed in one other person's playthrough, they actually killed the parrot, but it was still fine the next day. Immortal parrot. Oh, I guess if you gave him chocolate, you would kill it, which is why I didn't do it. Do you know where Washington is?
I'm looking for President Washington. Would you know where he is by any chance?
Unfortunately not, sir. All I can say to sir is that the president is no longer in the conference room.
Probably in his bedroom.
All right. I'll go looking for him myself.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good evening, sir.
You have a good evening as well. Yes. Don't forget, we have a date tonight for dinner. Don't be late. All right. You bring the wine, I'll bring the ice cream. All right. Wow. Hello.
What can I do for you?
Oh,
I'm
yes.
at your service,
Day
and
and night, sir. Do you know where Monsieur Washington is?
Would you happen to know where I could find Monsieur Washington?
Monsieur.
Sorry, sir, I haven't the foggiest. Perhaps, sir, ought to try in President Washington's room?
That's where everybody's telling me to go, is President Washington's room. Thank you, sir. All right. President Washington's room. I'm wondering if any of the other rooms are accessible. Emily Hillsborough is locked. Very well. I can't go. What the heck? What's on the floor? Bonaparte. Oh, Napoleon.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
I can go to what's going on here.
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off,
What?
and his door's ajar.
What? What's going on in here? Should I be snooping around in Peru's room? Oh my goodness. What happened? Did somebody try to rob Peru? And of course, I'm in here. Of course, I'm in here, like, ready to be caught in the act.
Nice decor for a revolutionary tribunal judge's room. Another painting on the massacre of the innocents?
Oh my goodness. Somebody was in here trying to steal from Peru. Oh look, yoink.
Dear Monsieur Cutler, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage. The children you sent are doing marvelously well, and little Pierre will soon be walking. Some of them still sometimes suffer nightmares about their parents on the scaffold, but I expect they will cease in due course. Should you decide to send us more, please note.
Oh, yeah,
that
we already.
20 beds
Yeah.
will soon be ready.
I remember
The
this.
children and
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Right. Yes. I already stole everything. That's right. Whoever was in here before is too late, because I already stole everything that I could pick up in Peru's room from before. Right in front of him, apparently. Nope, can't pick that up either. Can't pick that. I have to go back to Peru's room later. So is there nothing here new in Peru's room? I guess not.
The Massacre of the Innocents, but by Van Harlem. I think that Mortimer likes to play mind games with his guests.
Yeah, everything that wasn't nailed down to the floor. Alright, I guess there's nothing that came out of that. And nobody witnessed me leaving. It's Napoleon Bonaparte's apparently still downstairs, so I'm just like going into his room.
The Beaucaire dinner. It hasn't been signed yet, but there's a letter with it.
Examine the writing, read the letter. My dear Bonaparte, it's promised here a few pages that I recommend you publish within the next few months. We know that it's a sheer lack of time to prevent you from stringing these lines together yourself. The ideas are yours, though. No need to feel indebted. Your success will suffice for the good of all.
So, Bonaparte is going to publish a book that he didn't write. That crafty little rascal.
Interesting. Let's use this to use it for free.
It isn't signed. That's some quality paper. And that handwriting, I'd say it's Mortimer's.
It's Mortimer's writing? Put back the letter on the manuscript. Read the letter.
So, Bonaparte is going to publish a book that he didn't write.
Yeah.
That crafty
Mortimer
little
wrote
rascal.
it. Interesting. Okay. What is Bonaparte playing at? I think I already read this. Search? Sure.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Nice.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly
I think I already read that too. Can't go into Napoleon's room. His hat's still here.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Okay. Did I miss something? Like, can I consult your journal frequently? Yeah, Oh, I missed this area. Oh. Oh, Peru, you're here. Hello, Peru.
Leave me, Deriche. I don't feel like talking.
Yeah, well, just in case. Mr. Peru. Vulnerable to etiquette and psychology, but not diversion. Alright. Then I'll just stay and keep quiet.
Are you gonna keep sticking to me like glue? Hell's bells, I don't deserve this. There's nothing you can do for me.
What's going on? Maybe I can help.
Not anymore, you can't. Not against him.
What's going on?
Thanks for the offer.
Who are you talking about?
You know very well.
Mortimer?
Lord Mortimer? You talk as if you were in danger, monsieur. Has he threatened you in any way?
I'm done for, Monsieur de Richet. I played with the devil, and I lost.
What's going on? Psychology. Make him talk, Louis. Psychology, he's not immune to psychology that I'm aware of. Right? Because, well, there's one more to be discovered item, but he's vulnerable to psychology.
Don't you think it would be good for you to shed your burden?
That is my intention.
You're worried. You have a secret. You're afraid of talking about it.
Afraid for himself, afraid for me if he spoke to me, afraid for others.
You're protecting someone who's dear to you. And apparently, you're prepared to die for that person.
Twice over.
Ooh, I was right.
Time is short, Louis. Follow my advice. Find your mother if she's still alive, and get out of here.
So far, I'm
Flee
really...
this damned island of doom.
I'm liking
Are we
Peru.
in danger?
You've been in danger since the minute you set foot on this rock. He wants you. He's sizing you up. He is circling around you. It's blindingly obvious, and you, flattered as you are, will soon be running around for him just to keep your place among his precious few. It feels so good to be accepted by
Not
him.
really, I've gone against him.
You will experience power.
No, I've given against him.
Wealth. Glory.
Not really.
He will give it all to you.
Yeah, none of
Until
those
one day,
things.
You will feel so eaten up inside that you will no longer know who you are. You will find yourself void of all conscience, of all freedom. You can no longer look at yourself in the mirror without feeling sick.
Refuse, I tell you. From now on, say no. No!
You're a good man, Louis.
No.
You look
No.
after yourself. As for me, I shall take back my freedom tomorrow morning. I'm through with it all.
Are you doing
There
something?
you go. Back in the saddle. I'm glad to hear it.
I feel like
Come on.
Peru might die.
It's late. I'd like to get some
I
rest.
feel like Peru might
Very
die
well.
next.
I'll leave you then. See you tomorrow, monsieur.
No, don't say that. You just sealed his fate. He's gonna die tomorrow. I actually is starting to like Peru. Like, he kind of was a little rough around the edges at first, but once you start to talk to him more, like, I actually started feeling sorry for him. And the stuff that he was just talking about, that right now, I feel really sympathetic. But the way that this conversation went, I feel like the game is leading towards this foreshadowing his death.
Leave me alone.
But you're going to die, sir. That's how the narrative works. I'm back in... Oh, is this Napoleon's room?
My dear Napoleon.
Yep, this is Napoleon's room.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, two great army chiefs.
Whose other room can I go into? Nope. I think this is Emily's room, if I remember correctly. Alright, I can't go through there. Fine. Fine. I am glad that I got to talk to Peru before George Washington, especially if Peru's about to die. And he's going to die before I have a chance to find out his last immunity. No, it's okay. Uh-huh. Who's next? Where's the sign for this? Oh, this is the, yeah, this is the gallery thing. That's nobody's room.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Vulner. He's going to die before I find all his weaknesses. So unfair. What a world. What a world. Why not?
Golden elixir.
A golden elixir that I cannot pick up. Well, that's a waste of my skills. Can we go outside? Yes, we can.
Great. Honey.
Royal jelly. That's what I wanted. Can't go through there. Or there. And that one's locked. But that one's locked. And that one's locked. And that one's locked. Well, too.
Amber crystals.
Amber crystals. Golden elixir. Yeah, I mean, my status, I haven't been getting a lot of status ailments. I mean, it's a good problem to have.
The Great Work of the Soul by S. Madone. Pure alchemy is a thought, an art that is performed on the matter of the soul. Great alchemists work to transform and perfect the latter by a series of processes known as the Great Work. There are 4 phases to attain the ultimate in spiritual fulfillment.
I don't think we've read this one. Melanosis.
The human soul must descend, be corrupt, in order to become decomposed. It's something like what I felt when I think of what I found out about my mother.
Leucosis.
The soul broken up must be purified by the alchemist. Nice program.
Xanthosis.
The soul must be transformed in order to attain sublimation by the recombination of the alchemist.
This is going over my head.
It's tempting.
And Iosis.
Thus ends the great work. The incarnation of the purified spirit, the elevation of the soul, now become perfect. Its resurrection, thanks to the action of the alchemist. Except if the alchemist has bad intentions, then it's called manipulation.
Oh, nice.
Very metaphorical as occult
We
theories go.
wouldn't do
The human
that.
spirit being the prima materia of the alchemist.
Materia. Dear Johann, I think I've read all of these, if I remember correctly. Okay. Peru, Peru, Peru. All right, we must be getting close to Washington's room. This is Elizabeth's room, I think. Is this Elizabeth's room? Yeah.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
So many gold elixirs that I don't need. Yeah, I guess they haven't cleaned up any of this stuff. Okay. Actually, can I go out? Is there a doorway? Can I go out the doors? No? Alright, never mind. Try not to miss anything. Let's see.
A
map of Vermont.
Golden elixir. Have I not opened this yet?
Locked.
Pick the lock. Force open. Use the small key. I'm gonna wait till I can get a key. If I can get away with unlocking it later. What was that? Thought I saw another dot.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand your reluctance of playing with fire. I know your new country is very young, but rest assured that I would do nothing to jeopardize what we have built together. I look forward to seeing you soon. Your friend, William.
I don't think I see George. Unlock. Sure, why not?
Water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
George is not in his room. Alright, George is not in his room. Oh, there's a small key. See, I'm glad I didn't use up any items. Because now I can open up and steal from George Washington. Yay!
Locked.
Yeah, I know. You just got a key. You just got a key.
The president's personal reserve of laudanum.
He's got
judging by the
laudanum?
quantity, you can't go without.
Really?
Ah, there's also a letter.
Dear Mr. President, I'm returning my answer as quickly as I can. We already spoke about it before you left, but I note that things have not improved. I urge you to follow my advice and stop taking laudanum immediately. I am already looking for a substitute, but I'm afraid you won't wait. Your excessive consummation is in danger of definitively impairing your chances of securing your next mandate. Your addiction is jeopardizing the exercise of your office and duties, my friend. I regret I see no other solution but to stop your daily intake. Yours sincerely, Dr. W. Thompson. Well, apparently he hasn't been stopping his intake. And there's fragments. Interesting. Alright, well, Georgie is not here.
Louis? What are you doing in my room?
I was looking for you. Let's remind ourselves, shall we? We don't know anything about him, so we're gonna be using some of the we're gonna be using the Devil's Thorn. Okay, flatter him. Pretend to be you heard a burglar. Flatter him.
I wanted to have a word with you, but just between ourselves. Here, the walls have ears.
You're right. Caution is the mother of safety. Well, since you're here, can I get you something to drink?
No, thank you, Mr. President.
As you wish. Well, Louis, it's getting late, and this is not my first conference, so let's get straight to the point. You are here to motivate me to change sides.
Good.
I have decided
That makes
not
things
to
easier.
follow Mortimer.
I noticed. Every man must make his own choice. What can we say? That's the political game.
Yep.
And you did not commit to supporting Mortimer, so there's nothing for you to feel bad about. So, what can I do for you?
Immune to politics. Speak of Mortimer's plan. Lie. No, I'm going to speak about Mortimer's plan.
President Washington, I regret that my situation is contrary to yours, especially as I really do respect you.
Me too, Louis. Let us not mix business and emotion.
Understood. I've just come from a meeting with Sir Gregory and his supporters.